Hello guys, this is the Okko-Style 2.0 in Legacy of the Void. We play as CVP on the Ruins of Zeros.
Hello guys. Sorry.
It's Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
I'm sorry Mamba, I'm sorry.
At least you didn't say hello Neoblade again.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
I'm so self-centered. I'm just looking in my mirror all the time and oh yeah, Neoblade. Again, I enjoy our videos very much and yeah. I was a little bit confused about this SCV train, so I told you guys hello Neoblade. Okay, Ruins of Zeros. Hedge first is working. We don't get a block.
We require.
If you would play Protoss,
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Block a hedge first, or do you think it has disadvantages too?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you want to block the hatchery, you have to get a very fast scout. Scouting so fast is pretty expensive. So like on a four-player map, you can only do it if you scout with a pylon scout, and if you get the first scout.
Okay.
So spawning pool finished, we build a queen, and 4 links. And a spank shoulder.
Can we scout the front with 2 links or 1 link and take the watchtowers, because he has to be on the right side, we're on the left side, so the watchtowers should provide good vision, I think.
Yeah, I will take them any moment. So further supply overload.
We require more minerals.
At 36 supply we will take all 4 gas.
Yeah, but with the second inject, like after the second inject, we will take okay, so 0 and he sends out double adept. That's why I didn't took the watchtower yet. We need to build a couple links against the adepts, and we'll move the spank shot in our.
Okay. If you have the APM, you can take the watchtower with your other link, which is third link in the upper corner. But only if you have the APM.
Now we take all 4 gases.
We built the links. Okay, we killed his. We killed all of his adepts.
Yeah, well, just 2 adepts.
Because they shouldn't die to slow links.
Well, he tried to waste them and do as many drones as possible. Okay. But he wasn't good at focus firing, so it wasn't worth it though. Final overcharge.
For an overlord.
If you would get it, it's worth it. But he didn't, so. Double evil. And Roche one. I'll take the watchtowers. The top one is unnecessary.
And we can put a link on his turret, very good, and we scout the front with a link. Oh, there's a drone. Probe, sorry.
Okay, so it looks like he's on 2 base. So we don't want to drone up our 3rd base yet. We're just gonna build roaches.
Again, we try to move out at the 7-minute mark with roach speed and 1-1, and we try to drone up our 3rd base when our army is leaving our base.
Yeah, we won't move out unless he takes a 3rd base.
Okay, then we stay at home.
Yeah, then we stay at home. And so we scout. He's going double star phoenixes. So 2 spores for each base. Okay, now we can push. Because it's not 2 base all inning us.
And we see Phoenix, so we put a Hydra then instantly. But we could you only will lose Phoenix against Corrosive Bile Queens. If he micros bad, right? Phoenix are too fast for Corrosive Bile.
Yeah, no, you can't kill them with Corrosive Bile. So we're gonna push him a little bit. It's just mainly about being annoying. But yeah, we can't push in there.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Could we build an additional spore at our 3rd base?
Complete.
Yeah,
question.
but the drone got sniped.
Unacceptable command. We require more minerals.
Against Mars Phoenix, what do? We should take a 4th base quickly, right? Or am I wrong?
As long as he's on 2 base, we won't do that.
Okay, no, yeah, of course you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't think.
And now we just want to build as many Hydras as possible. Okay, so he's getting a 4th base. We're a little bit supply blocked.
Is taking a 3rd base, do we now take a 4th?
As soon as we got enough Hydras to fight his Phoenixes.
Okay. I think. Phoenix micros.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix they are not hard to micro, they're just hard to multitask. And we don't know how good his multitasking is. Maybe he screws up his macro behind him.
Yeah, maybe he floats. We will see it in the replay.
Okay, so I think now we have enough Hydras.
Sorry, the Hydra range upgrade is done. Hydra and move upgrade.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay, I didn't notice, I'm sorry. Fourth base.
Now we can get a 4th base, yeah.
Again, this is similar to the Okko-Style we showed you in Heart of the Swarm, but this is only available for German viewers. But if we see a lot of air units, we will build a lot of Hydras, as you can see in this game.
Check what does he has. He has Mass Hydra. Okay, we
Yes,
can.
Mass Hydra. Mass
Yeah.
Mass.
We're supply blocked, sadly. We're gonna build a hive. Oh, I lost all my roaches.
Should we build a couple of roaches again?
Yeah, I'm building roaches at the moment. We want at least some ravagers.
And again, we try to take up to ultralists.
Yeah.
And okay. I think
We're gonna
he
drone up
definitely
our third
should clear.
base. We get
Sorry, what
fifth,
did you...
drawn up the third base.
Fifth there. He should clear of creep spread. This would be very important because we are coming to his base now. So we see everything and our units will move fast, very fast. Oh, he takes... Will we deny his fourth base?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna send everything over there. Oh, forget the launch report, that'd be sick. Oh, that was bad luck.
I think it would be nice to get his mothership core, but I think as long as we cancelled his fourth base, so
A creep tumor is under attack.
I think we are in a good shape now.
So we do a small push just because we want to trade a little bit of our army so we can build ultras.
Mutation complete.
This is an important statement by Mamba. Do not waste your complete army. You just want to trade some of it. Do you think 10 supply, 20 supply? What do you think?
Mineral field.
As long as I can trade cost efficient, I can trade as much as I want.
Mineral field depleted.
In this case it was about 30 supply.
I mean, he's still on 3 bases.
We require more Vespine gas.
We forgot to get overload speed in this game, so we do it now.
Vespine gas.
And we should take the upper watchtower again in the middle. Oh, his fourth base is
We
coming.
never took them, that watchtower isn't important.
Okay, because of the spawning positions, okay, no problem. You're right, I was only afraid drones are sitting. I was afraid he maybe could have sneaked around and attack our upper bases, or if he would take a hidden base.
Yeah, we can go for hidden bases. Oh, not a hydra. No, failed. So, we're gonna push. Oh, yes, our Templars.
Mineral field depleted. Metamorphosis complete.
A Templars versus a lot of Ultras should be bad, right?
Yeah, our ultras are really good. Still gonna move back because we have the better economy and replace it with more ultras.
Nice.
Mineral
Very nice
field
scouting and positioning.
depleted.
Almost outlined, so we're gonna saturate them.
Mutation. Mineral field depleted.
We're gonna throw away our roads.
Forces are under attack. Our forces. Mineral field depleted.
We'll get a Templar with your links.
Our forces.
Yeah, we got a lot of
under
focus.
attack. Mutation complete.
I think the game is over.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't know it.
Just waiting for him to attack. He should attack.
Mineral field depleted.
Build another base. And
Mineral field depleted.
let him turtle. He will come. He will move out someday. Or if you think you should attack, do it. I just don't care. But I think
We don't have to attack.
I think so.
Should just leave. So
Just take additional bases.
I mean, Storm doesn't do much against ultras.
Rebuild build them
We're still
instantly.
maxed.
Nice game. Let's jump right into the replay.
Yeah. So in that game, it was really important that we scouted with the overseer. And the moment we saw he has double starport Phoenix production, we just didn't commit to our push. Like we just built about 10 roaches and the rest on drones and hydras.
Very good.
I think what he did was the counter to our build order.
Replay, please.
Yeah.
Replay first, then talk about the replay.
I'm gonna give you host.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think his build order is the counter to our build order because it was very difficult for us to saturate our third base. Because he had the phoenixes. Like I didn't even get a spore up at the third base, so I couldn't really saturate it. But with decent macro and just mass hydra into mass hydra into ultra, it's strong.
Yeah.
What I struggle with.
I think sometimes in some games we say scouting is not important when you play very perfect your build order, but in this game scouting was important. What do you think? Why in this game scouting was so important?
Because he stayed on two bases. Like if he grabs a quick third base and delays his tech for it, then it's always okay if you just scout with your push, and deny his third base, then you get information out of it. But like he went for a very quick double stargate on two bases, and if he would have committed to our push, like we saw he has no third base, so we really need to scout. Whenever your opponent doesn't have a third base, you need to scout what he's doing.
Okay, I understand. This was a complete waste with his adepts having only 3 workers, right?
Yeah, like most of the Protoss players I know, they waste the adepts, or like waste, no, that they trade them, but like they trade them for drones. You can one-shot
he traded 2 adepts versus 3 drones. So he traded them, but it's a very bad trade, I think.
Yeah, you can kill about 7 drones, I think.
Okay.
If you macro them well against gasless. Well, I got 4 queens plus a spank shot on my natural, so maybe it's okay. He should have just saved them and not committed on drone damage.
Yes. He's a very experienced player. He has won, I think, 1,000 games with Protoss, which is indicated his avatar. So now Mamba pleases me and takes the watchtower.
Yeah, now like in the early game it's difficult because most Protoss will open up with adepts.
Yeah. Here there's 2 starports and his Phoenix, and this is an important scout here.
Yeah, just build double spore in each mineral line.
Otherwise, if you only would build 1 spore crawler, he could lift much. If his micro is very good and his multitasking, he could lift very much drones with it, or many drones with it. So you build 2, right?
Against a single starport Phoenix opening, a single one is enough. But against double starport, you have to get 2.
Okay. So we scout the front again.
Just push a little bit, but it can't really do much. But we accomplished that he sends his Phoenixes home. Like he's afraid now because of the roaches. This gives us some breathing room. where we can drone up the third base.
Yeah.
Like we transferred some drones right now.
We forget something. Infestation pit, or what did we forget?
Nothing actually.
Nothing? Okay, sorry. I thought you said in the first part that we forget something.
Yeah, we forgot
okay.
the overload speed.
Overload speed, right.
Yeah,
Yes,
overload speed would be more against Phoenixes. But I like the first goal right now is just like build an army to fight those Phoenixes. Because when I can't kill those Phoenixes, then I have no map control. I can't take a fourth base, I can't take a fifth base. So just try to build Phoenixes as fast as I can. Build Hydras.
But you scouted his third base, which is, I think, important too.
Well, I was kinda expecting it. Like, you should always get a third base behind. But because, like, you can't kill ground with Phoenixes. You can't kill buildings, so you need to macro out of it.
Yeah. Phoenixes are just good against killing overlords and drones if the mineral line is not protected. And scouting, of course. So
like, the harassing, yeah. So now we have enough Hydras to actually fight those Phoenixes.
11 Phoenix against 21 Hydras, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be enough.
So now we drone up further, take our gases at the third base, get an infestation pit. Yeah, here it is.
The third Evo chamber. Put drones to gas. And I think the creep spread helped us a lot here in this game, because couldn't move out. We would have seen it instantly. Okay, now you see you need additional roaches and ravagers or ravagers to have a meat sheet for your hydras, right?
Yeah, I was with that poke. I was scouting for disruptors.
Okay.
I was afraid of disruptors. Disruptors would crush those hydralisks.
Yes. Why doesn't he move out? He has more army value than we, or than us. So why doesn't he move out?
Well, his army is really bad.
Okay.
Like he might have more army value, but like he has no upgrades. We have 2/2 on our hydras.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
He has
and he
no upgrades. Only stalkers. He doesn't even have blink. Like there's no way he can move out.
Yeah.
Or I mean, like yeah, what he does it's not that good. He should have tech behind the Phoenixes.
Yes.
Well, he did. Now he starts 1/1 plus charge. Like.
It's way too late.
Yeah.
Only +1 for his Phoenixes, so this is very bad upgrades. But it's Diamond League. Some mistakes will happen, always. The scouting of yours is very good in this game, I think. Scouted all the bases in time. Base.
Could have scouted a little bit earlier, but it's still early enough to just snipe it. We have 4 bases now.
I have a question, I will pause here. Is there a way to defend his 4th Nexus?
Game paused.
Not with his army, no. No way.
So if he would attack with all of his army and would lift your Phoenixes, okay, otherwise you would engage his natural or his 3rd.
Yeah, so, I mean, of course, you could kill those 10 hydralisks. Why do we?
But then you would move into his natural or his 3rd base, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Game resumed.
Like, and I see he's not moving up with those trippers.
Yes.
Like the moment he would move up, I would just pull my hydras back at the top, like pull them to the top, and engage with the army at his natural.
Ah, okay, you wouldn't move into his third base. Okay, you would kill his army. Okay, I understand. Now you were trading, so you can build ultralisks. Ultralisks.
Mutation.
I mean, I think I could have killed him right now, but I'm never a big fan of attacking into someone that has way less bases than you. I think on this level, yeah, I mean I could totally do it. But this is always the best way how you throw games, like saying yourself, well, I'm so ahead, I'm just gonna kill him now. And then you take an unfavorable engagement and lose the game.
I totally agree. I sometimes with the staircase had turtling 2 base turns, and I just took, because he really built 3 bunkers and 6 tanks. He was mined out in 1 base, but he didn't move out. So I just took every base on the map and built enough static defense in my base so he could not kill me with drops and so on. And yeah, there is no, if you have to protect your mineral lines, your arm, your drones, so you do not lose drones, and you should stay alive. But yeah, no, it's not no need to attack if he tries to stay at 3 bases. And we kill all of his attempts to build a 4th base.
Yeah. Now we got cracklings. Cracklings are amazing at run-bys and preventing him from expanding, as there's so mobile.
Those storms hit, and again, we just want to scare him, and we just want to get more ultralisks on the field. And again, we build additional static defense if a warp prism comes our way. And now we get drones and high tempo.
Now we run by with roaches, like we wanted to throw away those roaches. We wanted to throw away those links.
He moves.
Ended up killing so many workers.
Sorry. Tell again. I interrupted you.
I wanted to waste some roaches. Like I had 4 roaches left, or like 6, and they were useless. So I sent them in his natural, and at the same time did a run by in his 3rd base.
And you see, he reacts with moving all of his army against 6 roaches, or right now 4 roaches.
Yeah.
This is a bad move, because we could have, if we would have seen that, we could have killed his 3rd base, I think.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we killed all his workers at the 3rd base.
Which is more important, yes.
But yeah, most players do that. Like they have just 1 ball, and even the slightest counter attacks that shouldn't even do damage, like 6 roaches, they can't do anything. Like he can send his phoenixes there, he can warp in, he can put an overcharge, he can just do something. But instead he decides to move his entire army over there, and ends up losing tropes because of that.
He has lost 21 tropes, and now we are 70 drones versus 38 tropes. The game is over now. He doesn't have a 4th base, and even if he would have, he cannot saturate, or he cannot compare to our income against with 38 tropes.
Yeah. So now our 3rd base is outmined, and we should transfer drones from there.
Yeah, I see our income has dropped rapidly. But now yeah, you should definitely do that. Transfer those roaches, those ones. But the game is over. But this is not should not be an excuse. Saturation should come for engagement and for before microing. This is important. You should stay. We're at 1,400 income right now, and you should stay above 1,800 or even about 2,000 all the time, if it's possible.
Well, 2,000 is almost not possible as Zerg.
Okay.
Or not in Legacy of the Void anymore. You need 80 workers or more to get that. Plus, it's also harder, like, because your bases are running out. You really need 4 fully mining bases, and that's really hard to reach at the moment.
Okay. Okay, I'm just curious, so we will switch to his vision and take a look at what he does the last minutes, and then we're ready. This video.
But like it's what I told you in the game. Like Phoenix Macro, it's not that hard. Like you just fly around and lift things. Everybody can do that. The hard thing is that your macro behind it is on top. Like your build order makes sense.
And 2,000 gas. Well.
Yeah, like he was definitely focusing too much on his Phoenixes. That was also like that was the reason why I didn't kill him. Like it was also always like I'm not used to Protoss having 2,500 gas, so I'm always like, oh, he has to have more, and then there were like 4 immortals at the back or something like that.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I mean, he doesn't have much.
Yeah, this is a problem in the lower leagues. Even though I do not consider Diamond a very low league, do not get me wrong, but this is with such bad macro, the Protoss doesn't deserve to play Masters. I think it's my opinion, just my humble opinion. But you'll see now, he has the Watchtower. He tries to defend his base with a Mothership core. Well,
I mean, there are always different approaches to the game. Like, I think this guy just focused a lot on his Phoenix micro and his Diamond because his Phoenix, he controls a lot, his Phoenixes a lot. Kills played with Phoenixes. But that's why he played over 1,000 games as Protoss and isn't Master. Because it's way harder to get promoted with macro and multitasking. It's way easier to just focus on your macro, keep it simple, and just win games like that.
Yeah, I totally agree. And this is something I always encounter talking to my students, that they try, yeah, when I'm able to play Blink, and then I see a single forge, which is standing still for I think 4 minutes or 6 minutes, because he's focused too much on Blink Stalker micro. And you see, we're at 3-3 at 14 minutes. We have 2 upgrades on our links. So how if a Protoss uses Blink Stalkers and only have 1 upgrade on his Stalkers, +1 for example, then, well, how can he win against Ultralisks and Hydras and Roaches or Ravagers? There's no way.
7 or like 8 armor Ultralisks, plus Hydras with +3 attack. Like, that combination is just so powerful.
Yeah. And he is afraid, and he should be afraid, but he should know that he cannot win.
Well, the thing is, he never scouted again. he has no idea what we have. Like maybe he thinks like we are on 3 bases and this is a 3 base all in, and he can maybe barely hold. I don't know. But
Yeah.
our macro was good.
No GG is best GG. A friend of mine always says. Yeah. Okay. I think this was a very educational game because you won't encounter this kind of strategy all the time. I think this much Phoenix is not standard metagame in Legacy of the Void. Phoenix are metagame, I think, but not that much Phoenix, right?
Actually, a lot of players do that at the moment. It's very strong.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I should watch more streams.
Yeah, like it's Neep does that a lot. Like it's double starport. But what they do then they switch into disruptors, and then they control the sky with the phoenixes, and try to control the ground with disruptors.
Well, you're totally right, because you could kill a lot of Hydras using disruptors, but I think this guy was not able to multitask this unit composition, so he won't be able to use Phoenix and disruptors at the same time. Whatever this guy thought he should do, I would give him the advice to play better macro to improve.
Yeah, I mean he should just focus on macro and not that much on his Phoenix multitasking.
Okay, thank you, Mamba, and we see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys.